has always tried to reach the highest point on the surface of the earth and travel the furthest distance across the globe. He has survived the bone-chilling icy cold of the Antarctica, as well as the scorching, searing heat of the sub-Saharan desert. He has been able to plumb the depths of the deepest ocean on the planet, and he has also scaled the highest peaks of the mighty Himalayas. What is it that compels the human being, man or woman, to even contemplate the possibility of trying to achieve these seemingly insane feats? Can anyone achieve such exploits? Or is this the preserve of just a privileged few? Are they endowed with something extra? What makes them different? Or are they at all different? Come, let's try to explore the answers to these often asked questions with a man who has been there and done that. A man who has gone the distance. A man named Ashish Kasodekar. There is simply no one like Ashish Kasodekar on the planet. He is a unique Indian with a unique set of achievements. But we'll come to that a little later. First, let's find out where it all began. Ashish Kasodekar, a young man of a little over 50 today, was born on the 26th of September 1971. His father Dattatreya was a hard-working stenographer in a state government department. He was known to often burn the midnight oil, but he enjoyed his work thoroughly. Qualities which the child Ashish observed carefully and imbibed into his own personality as the years went by. His mother Malti, a gregarious and welcoming homemaker, took care of the household, all the while making optimum use of the resources available. Again, qualities that did not go unobserved by her middle son. After completing his schooling from the Vimlabai Garware High School in Pune, during which the game of basketball caught his fancy, Ashish went on to study commerce at the BMCC College in Pune. Interestingly, the venue of his very first official run. After completing his studies, he ventured out into the world in pursuit of a professional career. His avid interest in traveling and exploring new places helped him immensely in choosing a career in the travel and tourism industry, which commenced in 1994. Professional life meandered on, and time ticked by, as it did for the rest of humanity. In February 2008, Ashish found himself watching the flagging off of the Enduro event in Pune. Enduro was an adventure sport team competition which involved cycling, trekking, river crossing, and shooting. Fascinated by the competition, Ashish decided to participate in the Enduro 2009 edition. This was a watershed event in Ashish's life, as it taught him to push himself to higher levels, as well as to celebrate any and every big and small moment in life, like the 11th of November 2011. Ashish's first official individual running event was the 15-kilometer run from BMCC College to Chandni Chowk and back in 2013. After this race, his interest in running was stoked for life. Ashish fell in love with running. This is when he firmly resolved to choose love over fear. It was his belief that we are not born just to pay light bills, phone bills, and EMIs. This passion for running and single-minded dedication to this labor of love has led to several achievements. In 2016, Ashish participated in the 89-kilometer Comrades race in Durban in South Africa. All was going well till the very end of the race, and he would have finished well inside the stipulated time, but for a momentary lapse in focus, a brief, uncharacteristic loss in concentration, time ran out, and he failed to finish the race. This setback only fueled his desire to succeed in the 2017 edition, and sure enough, his dedication, mental strength, ability to learn from past mistakes, and of course, rigorous training saw him complete the race well in time. As Ashish says, when a person is focused about his or her goal, then small things remain small. They don't become big, and you achieve your goal. Failure, he says, is just a stepping stone to success. Ashish completed his first full marathon in 2015 in Leh, in the Ladakh region of North India. Spurred on by his experiences in Leh, he successfully completed the Khardungla challenge of 72 kilometers in 2017. The strong desire to push himself further saw Ashish enter and complete the La Ultra 111 race in 2017. At this event, Ashish learned that La Ultra 111 was considered a baby run in the La Ultra family. While he was taken aback, his interest was aroused. He learned that the next level was the La Ultra 222 and that there was even a La Ultra 333 race, a 333-kilometer competitive race. This was a mind-boggling distance, but Ashish's mind was made up. He enrolled as a participant in the La Ultra 333 event, but in spite of his own and his team's best efforts, he suffered a bout of hallucinating and stopped running just before the finish line.
Come on, 1 minute! 1 minute! 1 minute! Don't make any confusion, let him run. Don't take any photos.
He's good.
Hey! 30 seconds left. Just within 30 seconds.
In danger of missing the vital 72-hour deadline, Ashish, cheered on lustily by his supporters, mustered up every last ounce of energy and, in an emotional moment for all Indians, hauled himself across the finish line. At the award function the next day, an astonishing announcement was made. La Ultra X edition would be held, covering 555 kilometers.
One of 555, okay, and it has to be done in 5.5 days, 5.5.
While even the most courageous and stout-hearted participant would balk at the idea, not Ashish Kasodekar. He was made of sterner stuff. A firm believer in the maxim, not trying can only lead to regret. Make an attempt. He decided to enroll and participate. Learning from past mistakes and preparing thoroughly for about a year, Ashish and his team were ready for this unprecedented challenge, the ultimate test of the human mind and body. In August 2019, against all odds, Ashish earned a podium finish and became the first Indian to complete the La Ultra X 555 edition. Today, Ashish is known as one of the 10 toughest men in India, as featured by Man's World India. Finisher of the world's toughest foot race at Badwater, Death Valley, USA. Finisher of the world's highest extreme ultra race. Finisher of the world's cruelest marathon. And finisher of Comrades, the ultimate human challenge. It is obvious Ashish is a passionate runner who has learned to celebrate life because he now understands that life is a beautiful experience to be enjoyed and savored and relished every single day. The eternal optimist, Ashish believes that in life we never lose. We either win or we learn. Everything is good in this world. It's the way you look at it. Every morning, a wonderful life knocks at the door. It's up to us to open the door and live that life, or keep the door shut and leave that life. Dreaming is important, but it has to be supported by desire, drive, dedication, and discipline. This thought pattern and mind programming have led to Ashish Kasodekar's name being featured in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2022. To celebrate his 50th birthday in September 2021, he decided to create a world record by running 60 consecutive marathons in 60 consecutive days. Straddling the pandemic-stricken months of November and December 2021 and January 2022, when the whole world was going through depression and negativity, this attempt, nay, this stupendous achievement played a vital and humanitarian role in bringing people together safely, lifting their spirits and spreading happiness and positivity. Bit by bit, the spectators, passers-by and well-wishers, including people from all walks of life, started participating by running short distances themselves. School children, local residents, and even senior citizens took active part to bolster Ashish's unique effort. Their self-belief went up and community bonding increased during this Guinness World Record achievement. For many, the pandemic was being overcome, if not conquered, and this was mainly thanks to one man, Ashish Kasodekar. Happy with the unexpected but astounding success of the Guinness World Record achievement of 60 consecutive marathons in 60 consecutive days, and observing how people who were at a low point during the pandemic emerged out of their gloom and depression to new levels of cheerfulness and optimism, Ashish came up with the idea of using running to lift the somber moods at other places too, to lift people from the low phases and frames of mind to a high point. And so was born the idea of Low to High, with the motto, Hum Fit to Bharat Fit. In running terms, Low to High was an initiative to complete a jaw-dropping 4,003-kilometer run from the lowest geographical point in India, which is Kuttanad in Kerala, situated at 2.2 meters or 7.2 feet below sea level, to the high point of Umlingla in Ladakh, which is situated at a majestic height of about 5,798 meters or 19,024 feet above sea level, in exactly 76 days to commemorate the 76th Independence Day of India on the 15th of August 2023. During Low to High, Ashish ran through 9 states of India, besides 1 union territory. Heartwarming feature of the Low to High expedition was that the local people from India, as well as tourists from several countries from all over the world, joined Ashish for short distances along the way throughout the journey. When Low to High reached Sonepat in Haryana, Ashish was felicitated by the Sports Authority of India, which conferred on him the title of Fit India movement influencer. Why he has literally achieved Himalayan heights. It is the very Himalayan mountain range that keeps him ever humble, ever grounded, and ever open to learning from the ever-giving benevolence of Mother Nature. For Ashish personally, the Low to High run was a combination of the Badwater 135, La Ultra, Comrades and the Cherrapunji Ultra. But this Himalaya Putra, with the calmness and composure of a monk, was thoroughly enjoying himself in spite of the debilitating conditions which included the extreme high altitude, desolate terrain, scorching heat, uncomfortable humidity touching 93% and blinding rain. But Ashish believes that there is no such thing as bad weather. At each of the mighty Himalayan passes, Ashish would stop momentarily, pay his respects and offer prayers to the gods in his own unique style. He knows that you cannot cross a mountain. The mountain allows you to pass. It is thus seen as a miracle that on reaching the destination of Umlingla, there was what can only be interpreted as a divine blessing in the form of a soft shower of heavenly snow. Thus, Low to High is a unique, life-changing journey that teaches one that with desire and discipline, miraculous things can be achieved. On the 15th of August 2023, Ashish Kasodekar's dream of unfurling the Indian national flag and singing the Indian national anthem came true. Ashish Kasodekar, an inspirational Indian, a hero, a champion, simply a passionate runner. As he says, everyone has a story. Start yours today.
भारत माता की भारत माता की
I am always surrounded by all the good people from all over the world. So let's be together, achieve together and celebrate together.